Hey minions, welcome to Crank It Up. I'm Jim Price.
I'm Sarah Traeger.
And I'm Eric.
And this is going to be our major announcement for 2019. We're here to talk to you about March Smashness.
What is March Smashness?
So, March Smashness is an idea that I had last March, which was not enough time to do anything about it, but this year it's actually aligning perfectly. What's funny is that none of us are really basketball fans, but this is perfect for Smash Up. There are 64 factions this year, with all the ones that have come out through Oops. And that's perfect for a bracket because when you divide them into teams, you're going to get 32 games. And this is the perfect time for an NCAA style tournament about Smash Up.
For those that don't know, NCAA Smash Up tournament or March Madness tournament is something that happens in the States because I know we have some international fans. So that's just something that it's a big college thing around here. People go nuts for it.
Which normally I could care nothing about, but this is perfect for Smash Up. I've always wanted to see a tournament that uses all the content, all the factions, and we're going to do it. This is going to be a great opportunity because we'll finally get to do some videos. Many people have been requesting for playthroughs that are recorded, and that's going to be a part of the later rounds of this tournament. We can't record every game, but we're going to record some of them. So, there are 32 teams based on 64 factions. That means that there's going to be 5 rounds, single elimination. When a faction wins, it's going to advance to the next round and play the winner from the rest of the seed.
All right, and so let's talk about a couple of important dates. The factions are going to be announced on Wednesday, February 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the bracket will open on Monday, February 11th, again at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So between these two dates, you can go online to www.marchsmashness.com to print off a bracket and start practicing. Get some games in and maybe see what you think is going to happen when the actual bracket opens on Monday, February 11th. Then the bracket will be open until Thursday, February 28th, again, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So that is what a 32-team bracket looks like. Now, when you select on the website, you're going to be presented 2 choices. For each game, you're going to see Team 1 and Team 2. And you're going to make your selection of which one's going to win. And it's going to take you throughout the whole process of every single game until you get to the final one. So that is very simply easy process to do. Now, the results are going to be posted daily. And you'll be able to see that on our Facebook page. Now, and you can keep track of your progress at the March Smashness website. And the points are going to be determined per game. Round 1 is 1 point, round 2 is 2 points, round 3 is 4 points because it doubles in a typical bracket style.
And the most important thing is, if you're wrong, that means that you're going to be wrong for every team every game that team would have played going forward. So you have to be very careful to make sure that I think they're going to win, because if you're wrong about that team winning, you're going to be wrong about the next game as well.
You're going to lose out on a lot of points.
So, how did the factions get created? Well, this was a very interesting process. I laid out all the 64 factions and combined them into 32 teams that I felt were roughly comparable. I didn't want anyone to be overpowered because that would be a clear favorites. Now, there are going to be some that are more powerful than others, but I tried to make them as reasonable as possible. But my opinion is not the only one that matters because I have my biases. So I enlisted the help of 6 other people to form a committee which basically was our selection committee. I asked each person to rank the teams from 1 to 32, and from that, we calculated the averages to determine what the seeding should be. And you'll see in the selection video what those rankings were. I want to say a special thank you to the people who were involved. There was another person from the Crank It Up team, Turing Jedi, who was involved in the selection process, as well as 4 play testers, Chucky's Cookie, Smash Up Savant, Sonus, and Vesper, who provided feedback on that as well. And finally, Kilvern, who's very active on Smash posting on the Facebook page, was also involved in the process. And it's funny because we could not have been more different in our analysis and our predictions. So I combined all the scores together, took the averages, and that's how we got some initial seeding. There were some ties, so I tried to see which one was more evenly spread. If there was greater deviations, that team was going to be bumped to the bottom because it was less predictable. You're going to see when we do the selection team what everybody picked, what their top pick was, what their bottom pick, and what the greatest deviation to see who was wildly out of line with the rest of the panel.
Now, at the end of this process, if you have accurately predicted more than anyone else, you'll win some great prizes. We have currently top 3 prizing. However, depending on the number of people who participate, we may be able to increase the prize pool. So for our 3rd place prize, we have a $25 Amazon gift card, which you can use to buy more Smash Up. We also have for our 2nd place prize, again, a $25 Amazon gift card. Again, more Smash Up. And then for our 1st place prize, we have an awesome custom-made personalized trophy, which will declare you the winner of all Smashness.
And there'll be no other trophy like it because this is the first time we've ever done this. I don't know about you guys, but ever since I went to a tournament recently and won, all I want to do is earn trophies.
I don't have a single game-related trophy, but it does seem like a really neat thing to put in your game room.
Yeah, and if you're like us and you don't play a lot of sports, you don't have that many trophies at home. So these are ones to add to your collection.
What are you talking about? I have plenty of sports-related trophies.
Mm-hmm. Sure, Jim.
You're going to start seeing them in the background in future videos. that high school bowling trophy, still have it.
Right next to the Frisbee Golf Participation Award, right?
No. So Eric, what's next?
So what next is, Wednesday we're going to be showing our selection video. It's going to be a 2-part videos, and we're going to go from the bottom 32 ranked team all the way to the number 1 ranked team, and you can get everybody's opinions, and they're going to have why they deviated more than anybody else on their valuation of this team.
So we think this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great way for the fans to get involved, and we're eager to see how people are going to vote. People will be able to track their daily progress, and I think the stakes are going to be high, especially because that trophy is on the line. I'm really excited about this. What about you guys?
I think it's going to be really fun.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a blast. Not only recording it, but seeing people's reactions and comments about it. I really look forward to hearing what you guys think.
What are you looking forward to most?
Well, honestly, I'm not very big into sports. Big surprise there. But I think that this style of event based around a game that I really like is going to be really fun to watch unfold.
I'm really excited because based on the rules, I'm only playing underdogs. Now, you're not going to know who is playing what particular faction, mostly because you don't know many of the other people and you have no way of evaluating them. We took great care in making sure that player skill would not be a factor as much as possible, but I am exclusively going to be playing underdogs. I'm not playing every underdog, so you won't know which games I'm in and which games I'm not. Maybe we'll reveal it after the fact. We haven't really decided. But the important thing is, I'm out there to ruin brackets, and I'm going to have a blast while doing it.
Yes, it's going to be fun to destroy Jim with a nice high number seed. I was about to say his number, but I'm like, nope, not going to say it.
It's not Wednesday yet.
You're right, it's not Wednesday.
So thanks for watching. We'll see you Wednesday. Have fun. Let's shut it down.